How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. It's Tuesday, which means we're going back in time to another figure that we haven't talked about on this channel. And today we have an older BAF, Hulk related. We have Victor Creel, the Absorbing Man. Now, there is a rumor of a Marvel Legends leak of a BAF Deluxe Absorbing Man. I really like this one. I don't know if they'll be able to top it other than pins and newer articulation, but swap old pieces, everything this figure comes with is really awesome. So with all that being said, let's take a closer look at this bad boy. Absorbing Man.
So one of the purported Marvel Legends leaks is a deluxe Absorbing Man, and I think that this BAF figure is good. It's old, but it's good. It does have those weird ball hinge hips where it's just a ball in a socket and then it plugs into the upper thigh, which is a little bit weird, but he still works. It's still a Hasbro era, but a deluxe pinless, slightly bigger. I don't know if he should be bigger. I don't know if he should be bigger or smaller, but Victor Creel's a big guy, so maybe a slightly bigger pinless, updated articulation, new torso, all that kind of stuff would be great. But for now, we're taking a look at the BAF because that's what I have. So right now I have on his half transformed absorbing face, and if you don't know what Victor Creel's powers are, any inanimate surface that he touches, he can change his body into that. So he can be protected, he cannot be protected. If you watch my Secret Wars video, you will know that Wolverine cut his arm off when he was in like a stone form, and he was like, oh man, I don't have an arm anymore. And then he put the stone arm back on his shoulder and turned back into human, and it reattached. So essentially he can reattach limbs this way. And it is an older figure, but the sculpt is nice. I think it's, I don't know what body it would be on. It may just be a Victor Creel body. But you can see we do have some different materials on his arms. We have stone on that arm, and then we have metal on this arm. And he does also come with a wrecking ball, but the wrecking ball that he has is not the one that he came with. It was just a plain flat gray, and I had this one from I don't know who. So I was like, that matches the arm. That is going with Victor Creel here. And then he's got his purple striped pants that he's known for, and some shoes. So not a whole lot of detail. We got a big old belt. The sculpting is nice, all that stuff. Paint detail is nice. It was an older BAF figure, and I do have all of the pieces because I needed him for Secret Wars. He's an important part of the villains team. And it is a really cool BAF figure. I'm glad to have him. He's a Hulk villain. So yeah, if you didn't know anything about Victor Creel, there's a little bit about him. And he also was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the live action show, Absorbing Man. So yeah, there's a little info dump about our big bad Baldy. Checking out height. Where is the tape measure? There it is. He stands at about 7 and almost 8 inches. Very, very close to 8 inches. And I guess we'll check out the articulation because we're already here. So his head goes forward that far and backward that far. So really not much movement at all. This is an older figure. Shoulders come up 90 degrees at least. We get a bicep cut. Single jointed elbows because he's a bigger figure, and bigger figures back in the day did not get articulation love. Ab crunch, forward and backward. We get a waist cut. Legs come, well, forward that far. To the side, whoa, you can do the splits. We do get double jointed legs, but he can't quite kick his butt because of the sculpt. We do kind of get a thigh cut because that ball joint, and then we get rockers. So, you know, he can get down, not get down, but you can get him in some very Absorbing Man-esque poses like that, ready to fight with the Hulk or whoever else gets in his way. All right, so now we have accessories. So as you can see, we've got his different transformed body parts. I gave him the right colored wrecking ball, which Victor Creel is also known for having that wrecking ball, so it's good they included that with the BAF, although the one that they gave us was kind of crappy. So like I said, I swapped it, but we've seen it plenty of times in Marvel Legends. It's not new. Hard plastic, softer chain. And then you get to the swapping capabilities. So like I said, we've got a stone arm and we've got a metal arm, but you can take off the stone arm and give him a normal human arm. You can take off the metal arm and give him a Woody arm. Woody. You can take off his head. His ugly, ugly head. Whoa, look at that old style. That's interesting that they were doing that in the past. And you can give him his other ugly, because Victor Creel is not an attractive man. He's got another head sculpt. which is rather hideous in my opinion. And I don't think that he came with another plain arm. It would have been nice if you could completely have him with no powers activated and then have him with powers activated, but I was looking through my pieces and I don't see another plain arm, so maybe I don't have it, or maybe he didn't come with it, one or the other. But that's how much BAFs used to come with. Like, maybe not all of them, but this was not a normal release figure, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he was a Build-A-Figure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I definitely didn't get it when it came out. But there's his Wrecking Ball. We get the 2 swappable arms and an extra head sculpt. And you know, we also had the old Sandman BAF that had a lot of stuff. So yeah, the BAFs, they're on the way out. Hasbro will never give us the value like that when it comes to getting an extra figure with the wave. But I guess now we can talk about comparisons. First of all, for scale and comparison, here he is with his Boo Thing, Titania, and because I had him laying around, Ben Grimm, the Thing, and they're all in Secret Wars. Ben stays on Battle World at the end of Secret Wars, so there's that. For some normal sized dudes, here he is with Captain America and Iron Man. Here he is next to She-Hulk and Maximum Hulk, some Star Wars Black Series, which are extra small next to him. Then we got him next to Rhea Ripley and Rowdy Riles. And lastly, with G.I. Joe and Monster Force.
So with all that being said, y'all, this is a solid BAF, especially for being an older figure. I don't really have any problems with it, other than having pins and a little bit of limited articulation. But the swappable limbs and all the accessories that it came with totally made up for it. I got him for my Secret Wars video, but he's essential as a Hulk villain, especially because we don't have a lot of Hulk stuff in Marvel Legends, unfortunately. And we just got that Maximum Hulk, so the timing to do this video is pretty good. If you guys like this video, smash like, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, comment, let me know if you have him, if you're skipping, if you're waiting for the new release that is supposedly coming, how your day is going, just say hey, become a channel member, make sure to enter the giveaways. We are almost to 3,500, so that retro carded Venom will be going to someone who commented, liked, and is subscribed from that retro carded Venom video. Do all that stuff. Be kind to your local LGBTQ community. Keep your head up. Stay brave, especially in LA right now. I love you. I will see you all next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.
Nice hammer. Now, let me show you why they call me the Absorbing Man.